What is a decentralized autonomous organization? If you've spent any time in the digital world lately, you've probably heard the term decentralized autonomous organization being thrown around. But what is a decentralized autonomous organization, and why should you care? Before we dive headfirst into today's episode, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Mitch Jackson, and I'm a trial lawyer and private mediator with 30-plus years of experience. I was fortunate enough to be named by my peers as a 2009 Orange County Trial Lawyer of the Year and also a 2013 California Litigation Lawyer of the Year. In each podcast episode, I'm going to help you navigate the new and sometimes confusing dynamic digital landscape found at the intersection of law, business, and technology. Also, please note that no legal, financial, or investment advice is given in this podcast. Okay? Now that you have a bit of context about the podcast and person behind it, let's get started. Understanding the basics of decentralized autonomous organizations. In simple terms, a decentralized autonomous organization is an organization represented by rules encoded as a computer program that is transparent, controlled by organization members, and not influenced by a central government. Decentralized autonomous organizations are often set up to run via blockchain technology, which means they can be completely transparent and not controlled by any single entity. The problems with many traditional organizations. Traditional organizations have a hierarchical structure with a board of directors at the top, making all the major decisions. This can often lead to a lack of transparency, and the needs and voices of the smaller stakeholders can get lost. Additionally, these organizations are often bogged down by bureaucracy, making it difficult to make swift decisions and adapt to changes. The decentralized autonomous organization solution. Because decentralized autonomous organizations operate on a blockchain, all decisions are transparent and can be audited by anyone. Furthermore, decisions are made through a consensus of its members, meaning that everyone has a say. This creates a more democratic and transparent organization that is better able to adapt to the needs of its members. Additionally, because decentralized autonomous organizations are decentralized, they can operate globally without being bogged down by red tape. This is a major advantage for businesses that operate internationally. The risks and how to mitigate them. However, like any new technology, decentralized autonomous organizations are not without their risks. One of the major risks is that because the rules are encoded in a smart contract, if there is a bug in the code, it can be exploited. To mitigate this risk, it is crucial that the code is thoroughly audited and tested before launch. Another risk is that because decentralized autonomous organizations are decentralized, it can be difficult to hold anyone accountable if something goes wrong. Frankly, as a lawyer, this is one of my greatest concerns when it comes to advising clients on the pros and cons of using a decentralized autonomous organization in their business. This is why it is important to have a clear governance structure in place that outlines the responsibilities of each member. In conclusion, decentralized autonomous organizations are a revolutionary new way of organizing and running the decision-making and community-building part of your business. They offer a possible, transparent, democratic, and global solution to the problems faced by traditional organizations. Thanks for joining me for this episode of the Web3, AI, and Metaverse Legal and Business Podcast. Before you go, please make sure to stay connected by subscribing to the podcast. In addition to episodes like this, I'll also be covering major breaking news in real time in these new technology spaces. In return, I promise to share the best law and business tips related to Web3, AI, and the Metaverse with you. Between now and then, if you'd like to stay connected on the socials and also access other valuable Web3, AI, and Metaverse law and business-related resources, you can find all the links at mitchjackson.xyz. Until next time, thanks for listening, and never stop making each day your masterpiece.